Friday. We made it to the end of the week. We have to get through today, of course.
I know.
But we made it to the end of the week. Today is Friday. It is the 20th of the month of November. Only 10 days left in the entire month, and then we're on our way to a brand new year as we begin December here very quickly.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's moving along very quickly. And happy everything to you, and I hope you're doing well. My name is Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
She sure is. Yeah. Okay. And Kate is the president of the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County. Just thought I'd throw that in.
Thank you, sir.
Doing a great job,
Thank
too,
you,
by the way.
Thank you, sir. We
Yes.
are a mighty blessed community.
I'll tell you what, now, we do have an active chamber here.
We do. We very much do. You know, and it's not like that all over the country. I mean, certainly there are chambers across the country that are doing incredible things. But I think your chamber is as good as who makes up your membership, and we are so fortunate in Wayne County.
Oh, yeah.
We are a community that is involved and engaged, and it makes all the difference in the world if you look around all the great stuff going on in our county.
There is a lot going on in the Wayne County area, and some people say, you know, there's nothing going on here. There's nothing to do.
It wears me out. I used to get like the scowl on my face, and now I just laugh, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Come here, let's talk to you.
Yeah, are you kidding?
There's a lot going on.
Okay. Okay, we want to mention that the Senior Center will be closed for the holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Senior Center's closed. If you have plastic bags from shopping, you don't know what to do with them, I think we all have that situation.
Sure,
Plastic bags from shopping. Bring them to the Senior Center. Judy Hales can show you how to make a difference in a homeless person's life by making sleeping mats.
Really?
Yeah. And she's going to be doing this on earlier this week. Hope you enjoyed that. Okay. Anyway.
Wait. Wow. Really?
We need to talk about that.
We do need to talk about that because I will say, you know, we've all encountered, and we do encounter, and in the future we will encounter people that need help. I always try to make sure I'm aware of help, be it the Salvation Army or the Soup Kitchen, and all the resources that are here in Wayne County for people that are down and out. But I have had, and I've only done it twice, and I want to do it again, kept Ziploc bags in my car with like an individual bag of aspirin, a pack of nabs, a bottle of water, tissues. I put something else in it, like a granola bar. But kind of like as a, and a toothbrush. Here's a bare necessities of, you know, that might be able to help somebody out, you know, if you don't feel comfortable giving money or whatever. But that's really neat.
Okay,
We're going to talk.
so
we're
nice.
going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about
Sleeping
that,
mats
even
out
though
of
this was a
plastic
couple
bags.
days ago. Maybe we can get Judy
That
in
would,
here to talk
what
about
a neat, what a neat thing.
Yeah. Gee
Very
whiz.
neat.
Okay, well, let me see what else I can really mess up here.
Very good.
Okay, at the Senior Center, our friend Stacia Fields. Have fun. You have fun every Tuesday night at the Senior Center at 6 p.m. with line dancing classes. Stacia Fields of Goldsboro Parks and Recreation leads the class every Tuesday night at the Senior Center. Okay?
Get up and move.
Oh, yeah.
I see that right there. This Saturday is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving get-together for children. It's going to be at the Arts Council, which is in downtown Goldsboro. If you have not been in the Arts Council in this year at any point or in recent months, go. They've got some incredible programs going on throughout the year. Beautiful gift shops. So I'm going to take Grace and James to that this Saturday morning from 10 to 12.
That's tomorrow morning.
They're going to make a craft and then watch the movie. And I'm excited. So while they're doing that, I'm going to be in the gift shop doing some Christmas shopping.
There you go. In the gift shop where prices start at $2. Wow.
Sold.
The thing about the Charlie Brown, here's where they get the name.
This
The Charlie
is so neat.
in the movie Charlie Brown Christmas, the Peanuts thing. The kids feasted on popcorn, buttered toast, jelly beans, and pretzels, and then they had their Thanksgiving. So kids at the Arts Council will be able to do the same thing: popcorn, buttered toast, jelly beans, and pretzels. And then you watch the movie, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. And if you want to know more about that, you can go to go to artsinwayne.org or call 736-3300, 736-3300.
I'm excited. So I'll be able to tell you about it next week.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right. I'll tell you what, we're going to break here, and we go to our segment now, and we'll be back. Guest is Catherine LeChot from United Wayne. Hello.
Hello.
It's so good to see you. It's been a while since you've been in because you're
Yes.
so busy.
Yes, we wrapped up the Taste of Wayne, which was a great success
Awesome.
considering we had to move it to Sunday because Saturday was rainy.
Rainy. What a mess.
Yes, but it turned out great.
Very successful.
Yes.
All right. You're also busy. Somebody has to keep Steve Parsons, out of trouble and all that.
Well, we are looking to wrap up our campaign by the end of the year.
Very good.
And this
Change
year,
the subject. Yes.
Well, and this year, this goes with keeping Steve in line. And
Okay.
he's busy out. We're out busy
I
taking
know.
pictures.
I
I'm sure
know.
you've seen us in the. Well, not me. I'm the one taking the picture, but Steve is in the picture.
I've seen that. Yes. Busy guy.
Yes. So we are looking to wrap up the campaign by the end of this year.
Okay.
And currently we are at around 85% or 20,000 lives. And our goal is 23,600.
We're
So
that close.
We're in the home stretch.
This is wonderful.
It's great.
At 83%, only 17 to go.
Yeah, 85, yes.
85%,
15.
only
I mean,
15%.
we got to
In
get
the
those
ballpark.
percentages where
I
we
know.
can.
In the ballpark. I
Yes.
know. We're that close then.
Very
That's
close.
very close.
And we would love to meet the goal 2 years in a row. We made it last
I
year,
know.
and we would really like to make it this year. We've had a lot of gains with different employers, and we're so appreciative of
You see,
them.
now that just goes to say and goes to show and prove the generosity of Wayne County.
Yes,
Wayne County is just a fantastic place.
it is.
The people here, we went through some really rough times there for a few years. The economy was not good. Things were just really tough. But last year they came through, and this year we're that close.
We're that close.
We want to
so
make this happen.
We want to make it happen.
Got to make it happen. Only 15%. And you put it in the form of lives helped. People, and
Correct.
that actually kind of brings it into focus
Right.
because that's telling the donors and the people who are helping that these are live people who, real honest to goodness people who need help.
Yeah, the emphasis is on the lives and, improved. Granted, it does take money to impact those lives, but
Sure
that's
does.
we just want to bring the human element back in it. It's not always about, can you give us money? Can you give us money? It's more like, can you help your neighbor? Can
Right.
you help your friend? Because through our 12 community partners and 20 plus programs we help to fund, you're guaranteed, it's not really 6 degrees of separation. It's probably more like 2 or 3.
Yeah. And I know, and I would hope that most people realize that we're talking about your neighbors here. We're talking about people who live in your neighborhood. We're talking about your family members. I used to know it was 1 out of 5.
1 in 5.
One
Yep,
out of
it's
5.
1 in 5 Wayne County lives.
1 out of 5, and there's 130 some thousand people here, maybe 125 to 130,000 people here. 1 out of every 5th person is affected directly
Yes.
with your dollars to United Way. And when I'm saying directly, I mean these people actually receive help and assistance through some of the programs supported by United Way, which tells me if it's 1 out of 5 people directly affected, that the entire county, every single person here is somehow indirectly affected
Yeah.
by United Way of Wayne County.
And you're 98% of everything that's raised stays here.
Yeah.
So that's another, I want to point out that you are helping people here in Wayne,
Wayne County.
Yep.
There are some charities, and I don't know of any here locally, but I have heard and read stories about charities somewhere in the country that only 40 or even less percent, 30% go to the party for which it is intended, which means that somebody's making a lot of money.
Right.
That's not the case with United Way of Wayne County. That's not the case with most charities in Wayne County. That's not the case especially with United Way.
Correct.
98% of that money stays right here
Yes.
helping people.
And we really try to be very good stewards of the investments that people are trusting us with. Seems like everybody's asking to get a little bit of the money that you've worked so hard to earn.
Yeah.
And so you want to make sure that when you are willing to give it up to something important, that it's actually going to make a difference.
Very
so
well.
we have outcomes, and well, the partners have measurable outcomes in place, and we monitor those. So we're making sure that your money is really impacting the elderly, youth, all different kinds of populations.
Everything from the Boys and Girls Club up. Right?
Yep, I just delivered Meals on Wheels today,
That's
so
right.
there's
You were
another
working-
program.
That's right. From the wages, you yourself were actually helping to deliver Meals on Wheels.
Yes,
Great. You've been doing this a while, right?
yes,
You help with Meals on Wheels every month.
yep.
All right. And that's only one program, and you have about
only
40.
one. No. We have about 22 funded programs with 12 partner
12
agencies.
partners, I'm sorry. 12
Yeah.
partners and 22 funded programs.
Yes.
That's a lot of programs, and that's why 1 out of every 5th person in Wayne County is
Correct,
directly
yep.
affected.
Exactly.
The youngsters, the elderly, and everybody in between. All right.
Single family fires, when you never expect anything bad to happen to you or somebody that you care about, but we do fund several emergency assistance programs because emergencies happen, and you want to be able to have those safety nets in place to help you or your friends or your family or neighbor. You want them to get help when they need
You want
it.
them to get help when they need it, which is in most cases during an emergency, is right now, immediately. They need help. So how do people support United Way?
So if you work at a business that has an employee campaign for United Way, you can donate through that. Or if you are sitting at your home watching this, you can send a check to United Way. You can call us and we can process a payment over the phone, or you can come see us.
Yes, you can. You're on the 3rd floor of the
Wells Fargo building on
I started to say
Ash and William
Wachovia
Street.
building, but on the 3rd floor of the Wells Fargo building, corner of Ash and William.
Third
Downtown.
floor.
Third
We're
floor.
there.
That's right.
Come see us.
Yes. Come see them. All right, so we're talking 3rd floor of Ash and William, the Wells Fargo building. Or they can call you at 919 735
735-3591.
735-3591.
And those are obviously, those monetary donations turn into lives improved. And so if you're thinking, oh, well, my $10 donation really doesn't make a difference. My investment, is so small compared to, you think somebody's giving $100 or $500, but every little bit helps and it adds up. So any investment, no matter how big or how small, is appreciated and needed.
And I bet we can get more information off the web, can't we?
Yep, UnitedWayne.org.
UnitedWayne.org. That works.
So 85%, we really want to meet it. We have our Fair Share finale on December 15th. So Fair Share is when you donate through an employee campaign.
Oh, wow, yeah. Time's
1
getting
hour
short.
every month. Yep, we still have 5 finalist spots left.
Okay.
And so we're having our finale on the 15th of December. So it'd be great if on the 15th we could be celebrating someone winning $5,000, which no investments are used towards that. Just want to give that disclaimer.
Yeah, right. You don't take money out of money donated to United Way
Correct.
to give a $5,000 prize, do you? This money comes from elsewhere. This
Yes.
is donated by.
And we have some sponsors that are helping to sponsor in part the
Right.
$5,000. So we would love to give away $5,000 and also say, we've hit our goal. This is so fabulous. Justin, go run around Wayne County.
You mentioned a moment ago, and I caught it, and I think I cut you off there, but I wanted to add, you mentioned something about a 1 hour.
Yes.
Right.
That's-
How much do you give?
Okay, so it's been said the average hourly employee is $15-ish, 12 to 15 an hour.
An hour, that's average.
So to be a Fair Share investor, you need to work at a business that runs an employee campaign. And on the pledge form, there is a spot to check if you're willing to be a Fair Share giver, which means 1 hour's pay per month for an entire year.
If you make $12 an hour you can donate to United Wayne 1 hour of work, which is only $12, for a whole month.
For a year.
For a month, for a year. Each
so
month
around
for a
$140,
year.
yeah, $144.
Yeah.
And you could walk away with $5,000.
But if you wanted to give more, you could, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to turn that away, are you?
No, because you can give 1.5 hours, or any percentage over 0.6%. If you're a salaried employee, let's say you're like, I'm a salaried employee, I really don't know what I make an hour. there's a calculation. It's 0.6% of what you make.
0.6% of what you make. All right.
So it's a very, I just liken it, just don't go to Starbucks once or twice less a month, and then there's your fair share donation.
There it is. That's right. Make a sacrifice. Sacrifice that $12 cup of coffee.
Twice a month.
Okay.
I mean, if you get a drink and a breakfast sandwich, that's easily setting you back $8.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But I'm just trying to put it in context.
That is in context.
Or one lunch out.
That's right. Give it up 1 month, 1 day a month.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. And then take that money, and it goes to United Way of Wayne County.
Yeah.
All right, 919-735-3591.
Yes.
919-735-3591. UnitedWayne.org.
Yep.
Catherine LeChot, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you coming in. We're back.
Kevin Johnson. I'm the Wayne County Extension Director, and we want to talk to you today about highway safety. Wayne County is a very large agricultural county. Agriculture is the #1 industry in our county. It's also a county that has a large population with over 122,000 people. When you bring those two together, you're going to have a lot of vehicles traveling on the road, both cars and tractors and combines. This is a time for us to, when we're riding around the county, to be very careful. Most of this farm equipment is traveling 20 mile an hour or less. Our farmers are doing a very good job. They have slow-moving vehicle emblems on their tractors, on their equipment. They have strobe lights. A lot of times they'll have pilot vehicles. But you, as an individual driving up and down the roads, needs to be careful, because these vehicles are coming out of the fields. A lot of times they cannot see you. They're making left turns. Their equipment is sometimes 20 feet wide. They're having a hard time. They're fighting traffic in both directions. They're fighting signs. They're fighting mailboxes. So we need you to be very careful and slow down. You may need to think about this when you're traveling to work, when you're going to school, because you might want to leave a little early, especially in the summer and spring months, because there's a lot of these tractors, combines, all sorts of farm equipment on the road. By North Carolina law, farmers have the rights to be on the road. If they were to pull off the road and stop, they give up their rights to pull back on the road. So they're going to stay on the road. You as a driver need to remember, before you pass them, by law, you need to come down to their speed. Then make sure it's clear before you go back around. But by law, you do have to slow down to their speed. Wayne County farmers have been through training. They have slow-moving decals on their equipment, on their tractors. They have strobe lights. They have reflective tape. When you see this as you approach these vehicles, you need to be aware that this equipment is going 20 mile an hour or less. You need to slow down to their speed. Safety is everyone's concern. Please do your part.
Today we welcome Sergeant Paige Learnard of Goldsboro Wayne Crime Stoppers with us in the studio for the Crime of the Week. Hi there.
Hi.
Glad you're with us.
As always, thank you for having us.
We need the public's help again
We do.
in solving crime. So here you go. Let's find out what's going on around the Goldsboro Wayne County area. What are we looking at?
Well, unfortunately, Wayne, you and I have talked about this topic on numerous occasions over the course of the years, but
Yeah.
I want to talk about a homicide that happened on November 9th
okay.
out on National Drive. And a lot of people are familiar with this one because it happened at about 1:15 in the afternoon, and you're talking about a busy neighborhood. You're talking about Eastern Wayne, right there by the school. So we had a little bit of organized chaos shutting down the school, but the officers did receive a call in reference to a subject being shot at 700 National Drive, and when they arrived, we did locate Brian Moore, and he succumbed to his injuries, unfortunately. And we're looking for the public's help. We're talking about daytime. This is, a little bit after lunch. You're talking close to the school. We know there's people out there that can give us information that saw something, heard something, know something.
Broad daylight
Right.
in the middle of the week
That's right.
or during a weekday.
Right.
Now, at any time, was anyone in the school in danger at any time?
No, not at any time, but it's a precautionary measure.
Yeah.
That's why we practice these things. That's why the officers train with these things. We actually had another incident and not too long ago where there was a shooting close to that school, and the people shooting drove right past the school, just no regard for for kids or anybody in the area. And they locked that school down then. We locked school down the other day. The school was right on the ball with doing that. Nobody
Just
was
as
in.
a precaution.
Yeah, it was just because it was close in the area. We just want to make sure that we kept the kids safe.
Okay.
But yeah, we are looking for that. And again, it was November 9th. It was about 1:15 in the afternoon. The subject that was killed is Brian Moore. He's 28 years old. So we're hoping the community will come forward, or if you know somebody that knows something, then ask those people to come forward.
We don't want to give out any information that would help to solve the case right this minute, because
Right.
you at times you want to keep information
Yeah.
that you know that the
We do get questioned about that quite a bit on our Goldsboro Police Department Facebook page.
Yeah.
We receive a lot of questions about why are we vague, and to protect people involved in cases. There's a lot of reasons to protect specifics in the incident. We just can't tell the public everything. We would love to, but unfortunately, we just can't tell them everything.
Does it ever happen that somebody comes and takes credit for a particular crime, and when they really didn't do it, and they try to give you information that's just not true? Is that how you're able to determine?
Yeah, we have different variations of that. You don't as much see somebody taking credit for crime too often, but what you do see is people trying to point you the wrong direction.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, they'll
All
give
right.
us false tips, or they'll give us false statements that aren't really accurate because they are trying to lead us down an opposite road that we need to be going in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do see that.
Well, let me tell you something. We know that the law enforcement agencies here in Wayne County, that includes Goldsboro PD, Mount Olive, Fremont, all these others, the Highway Patrol, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, we know they do an outstanding job at what they're doing.
Yes.
You guys know what you're doing. So we have to know that we can rely on the police department, the sheriff's office, the municipalities, law enforcement agencies, Fremont, Mount Olive, Pikeville, exactly, to know what they're doing. So when they ask for information, if you have real information, call Crime Stoppers, and you see the numbers crawling across the bottom of the screen right now.
You can call or text me.
Call or text 919-735-2255 or 919-222-4230.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. Okay, and that's we'll leave it right there at that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just asking for the public's help, but there's also a chance if the public does help you solve this, they could receive a reward.
Right. And fortunately, we do have a lot of people out there that understand how it works. So I tend to get a lot of phone calls saying, Paige, I'm calling you first, right? They want to make sure
Right.
that they're the ones calling me first to
Right.
give me the most information they can give, because they know that if we make an arrest, it makes them eligible for a cash reward.
Exactly.
So yes, sometimes there's been cases where I've had to pay 2 callers because they have both provided a substantial amount of information to get us to an arrest. But predominantly most of them know if they get to me first that they're the ones that get the cash reward.
They're eligible for the cash reward.
Yeah.
All right. The number's at the bottom of the screen. Call Paige Learnard. She actually answers the phone.
Yeah.
I have called you, and at that number, you've actually answered the
I
phone.
do.
And otherwise, that phone is operable 24/7.
That's right.
It's always on. So call Crime Stoppers. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
with
for
us,
having
Paige
us.
Learnard. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being here today. You know, now all the time I'm running into people. I'm not hurting them, but I help them get up. You know, I help them stand back, and bruises and all that. It's okay. But we exchange insurance. But I want to mention that constantly talking to people who are just discovering the program.
Right.
It's wonderful. I'm so glad that they don't have anything else to do.
And are interested to see about what's going on in the community.
Yes,
It
that
is-
too. Yes.
That too.
That's what's
that
important.
Too.
Yes. Thank you for being there. And
So with Thanksgiving coming up, so is the 10th annual Turkey Trot
oh
at
yeah,
the Goldsboro Family YMCA.
yeah, that's on Thanksgiving Day, isn't it?
It is on Thanksgiving Day, the morning of. And you know, I think if you're going to go out and you're going to be a part of the Turkey Trot, one, you're going to be a part of something amazing.
Oh,
Two, you can get an extra helping when you have Thanksgiving lunch or dinner, right? Because you ran that morning.
That's right.
You were trotting.
You what?
Trotting.
Trotting.
Starts at
You're
8
trotting.
a.m. at the Goldsboro Family Y, and you can find more information through the Family Y. And 10 years they've been doing this.
Wow. Do you trot?
I do not trot.
You're not trotter.
I'm not a trotter.
You're not a
I need to start trotting. But there's going to be a lot going on that day, which is
whole
wonderful.
lot. Okay. I had mentioned the blood drives earlier.
Yes.
There's a blood drive going on at Spring Creek High School on December 1st at Spring Creek, and that begins at 8:30 that morning. There's another blood drive exactly 1 week later on the 8th at the Red Cross office at 600 North George Street, Goldsboro. That one begins at 1:30 in the afternoon, goes till 6 p.m. And then there are blood drives all throughout the month of December. If you would be so inclined, you may go to redcross.org, type in our zip code, and you immediately come up with a whole list of where you can donate blood.
That's right.
Just think about that. You don't have to do anything, just show up and answer a brief questionnaire. And as Kate mentioned earlier, it's like a quick checkup.
Yeah, it's like a little mini checkup.
Mini checkup.
You know, I just scheduled for me to donate at St. Paul United Methodist Church on January, I want to say 22nd. Okay, we're in November, but I've gone ahead and planned out, gone ahead and put it on my calendar. So if you want to pre-schedule your donations, you can do it for the whole upcoming year.
You certainly can. You can give blood every 56 days, so just do the math and figure out when you need to give blood.
That's right.
Very simple. Also, don't forget tomorrow at Lane Tree is the Sugarfoot. Thank you, Sugarfoot Shag Club. Now they only had a few tickets left, and I hope they're sold out. But if they're not, here's your chance to go. It's there'll be an auction. There'll be all kinds of stuff going on. There'll be, of course, donations will be made to local charities. But this is in honor of and the remembrance of Shag Daddy, Mike Overman. And this is a fundraiser. And if you want to know more about it, you can call Debbie Grady at 222-8320, 222-8320. Or you can call Joanne. I won't give you her number because there's too many numbers to try and remember. Just remember 919-222-8320, and that's Debbie's phone number there. All right, that's tomorrow at Lane Tree. I guess, is that it?
That's it. That's it.
Okay, have a great weekend. We'll be back in here Monday morning, and I do hope you have a nice weekend. Get out and enjoy the weather. Get out and enjoy the weekend. And then we'll be back in here Monday morning at 7 o'clock. And until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.